Hello, everyone. Let me change my camera. Hey, everyone. Let me hit live on Instagram. If you're watching on the replay, just type replay in the chat. Let me go to my Facebook page because, for whatever reason, my Facebook page will often have my live stream private, which is really weird. But we're going to make it public. Edit privacy, public, done, done, and done. So, welcome, everybody. Glad you guys are here. Where's my okay? Ooh. Everybody that's here, say hi. Tell me what city, state, or country you are watching me from. I always forget about my mic. There we go. Hello, everyone. Hang on one second. Uh, Okay, perfect. All right. So, welcome, everybody. Tell me what city, state, or country you're watching me from. I am in Hurricane Houston. Houston had that major hurricane this week, and right now it is raining outside. My whole neighborhood is triggered. We're all like, so I'm in Houston. Welcome. I speak from New Jersey, New York City. FYI, if you see me with my neck acting weird, it's because um, we didn't have AC for 3 days. And so I ended up staying at somebody's house and I slept weird. And so my neck is like, I can't turn my neck this way. So I'm like doing this. I've taken pain meds, I've taken muscle relaxers, and I'm like, I just gotta just slowly let it do what it do. So if you see me like looking weird, that's because of that reason. But welcome. I see from Queens. Glad to have you guys here with me today. We are going to talk today about marketing and your marketing strategy. So I want this to be a dialogue. I know I am here. I know I am talking into the camera and in my mic, and you are here, but I want us all to talk back to each other. All right. So I am live on TikTok, my Facebook personal page and business page, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. So wherever you are, say hi. I can see where you guys are from. If you're on Frisco, what's up? If you're in TikTok, I can see it. If you're in YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, I can see all that as well. Okay. So, welcome. All right. First things first, I want you to tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your marketing strategy? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your marketing strategy? Zero being I don't have one being the weakest, and then 10, I'm crushing it. Either listen, there is no shame in wherever you are. If you are crushing it, we're gonna celebrate, okay? So 10, you're a rock star. 0, you don't have one. 1, you're like, I'm inching, okay? Is it Tamar or Tamar? Is it Tamar or Tamar? Or it could be Tamara because I can't see the other A on TikTok. You're a 6. Okay. All right. Hi. Tell me, you guys rate your marketing strategy. 0 is you don't have one. 1 is you're like inching. 10 is you're a rock star. Uh, Jite, Jite Lark, Jite Lark is a 5. Okay. Financial academic. Wait, financial is a 0. That's okay. Balak Desi is 0. Okay. Got it. Tamar. Thank you. Tamar. All right. Okay. So let's talk about that. So you tell me in the chat, because obviously I'm here and I want you to talk back to me. Why would you say that your strategy is where it is? Why would you say it's at a 0 or at a 5 or at a 6? Why would you say it is the way it is? For me, I remember when I first trying to get started with social media, my marketing was a 0 because to be quite honest, I really just didn't understand, hey, Lynn, what I was doing or even trying to do, um, as it pertains to social media. I mean, not to mention, but like I've had a job most of my life and I all I had to do was my job. I was a salesperson and all I had to do was do my salesperson thing. But when I started a business, now I have to run everything. I gotta build a brand, I gotta do everything. And so my marketing was at a 0. It was abysmal because I didn't really know what I was doing. And then when I actually got onto social media, I would say it was, 3, maybe a 3, probably a 2 or 3, and I would put it there because I was just willing to just try everything. I was just willing to show up, right? Tamar says that, "I believe it can be better. I'm eager to learn more to kill it." Got it. Awesome. Love to hear that. Okay, so then the more that I kept being on social media, the more that I kept trying to learn and invest money to learn, my marketing started to get better. It's still not where I want it to be by no means, because I'm like, I'm a marketer and I'm constantly learning and growing and evolving. And so it was where it was, but the one thing that I would say that helped me with my marketing strategy was just right? So y'all just type that in the chat, "Just do it," okay? Type that in the chat, "Just do it." The number one thing that I would say that causes my marketing to win is I just do it, okay? I don't really wait for the perfect scenario. I don't wait until I have it all together. I don't wait until I have somebody's stamp of approval. I just do it, right? And so let's talk about my kinda just do it mentality. So, let me see, how would I describe this? Okay, example. So right now the mic stand. So right now, let me see, can I change my landscape? I don't think I can change it while I'm live. Let me see. I wanted to try to change how my background is showing up. Let me see. Orientation. No, you can't change it while it's live. Okay. So right now, you guys are seeing me in my home office in Houston, and middle of May, I moved here to this apartment complex, and I was living in 1 unit. You guys know, let me see if I can find a photo. Some of you guys don't know, how many of you guys this is your first time watching me live? If that's you, just type me, okay? But what some of you guys don't know, hey, Nikki, what some of you guys do not know is that when I first moved here, wasn't in my right unit. So I made a makeshift office. Can y'all see that? You see that? Let me see, where's the camera? Okay. So see that fabric on the wall? I went to Joann Fabrics, okay, and I just put fabric on the wall. You see those bookshelves? Those bookshelves are not mounted to the wall. They're just leaning up against the wall, okay? See those boxes and stuff? So when I first moved here to Houston, I knew that I was moving into a temporary unit, right? And so, because I was gonna move from that unit to this unit, because that unit didn't have any windows, didn't have a balcony. Like I was like, I just felt like closed in. I knew I was gonna move here. But I also knew that I create videos. I'm a content creator. I've served my clients and all that. And I'm like, how do I create something that is good for me, right? And just initially, so it was like, here it was. I was like, my just do it personality said, just go and get some fabric. Like first I asked on Instagram, what should I do? And I went on Instagram, people were like, go get some fabric. I got fabric from the fabric store and I just taped it, I just tacked it to the wall and I focused on building my business. My business made money in May, my business made money in June and all the things. And most people didn't even know that I had fabric on the wall. They didn't know until I showed them that I had fabric on the wall, right? Because my mindset is just do it, just show up, right? And so then when I got the key to here, which was on Friday, I paid a couple days early. I was like Friday. I had my guy come in on Friday. I will show you. Let me see. I wish I would have documented the whole process, but I did not. I did some of it. But I had my guy come in. Here we go. It was on Friday. I love Alex. Came in on Friday and he painted the wall. Okay. And so then on Saturday when we came back, the wall was done and we did all this, right? So I'll show you. So right now you guys can see. So the wall is officially painted. So we mounted the bookshelves, we mounted those shelves, me, and then we mounted all that over there. And now I'm slowly starting to decorate and get things where I want it to go, right? Thank you for the welcome to Houston. I appreciate that. So now I've just been kind of doing that. So that's my just do it method. So when it comes to the marketing side of things, my thing is this. We don't need to know everything in order to get started, right? I think that a lot of times we are overthinking our marketing out of anxiety, maybe out of perfection. Like, here's what I learned about me. I'm like, "Whew," oversharing. I learned that I deal with anxiety, right? And I'm like, "Okay, so" and I'm in therapy, so we're working on it. But I learned that I deal with anxiety, and I said, "Okay, well, what does my anxiety look like?" My anxiety looks like go and go and go and go and go and go, 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 go. right? And so because my anxiety has me going, 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 I have a gifting of being able to just go and do, right? But sometimes what happens with that is that if I'm just going, 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 then I'm not strategically planning, right? So I have learned to go, okay, show up, right? Like get started and get going, and then also create a plan in the process. Now, other people may have anxiety that paralyzes you. Who here would say you have anxiety and it paralyzes you? You're like, "I can't do it until it's perfect." No, until every T is crossed, every I is dotted, I just can't do it. Who here is like that, right? And then who here is like, I can't show up until I lose 5 pounds, until my makeup is done, until this, until that. Who here is like, it's just type of zero. If that's you, just type of zero, right? And I'm not saying that all of you guys struggle with anxiety, but what I'm saying is that I realize that I struggle with anxiety. And in my struggles of anxiety, I go, 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 and I have to catch. So, when it comes to having a marketing strategy, what I have learned through working with thousands of people is that most people are just overthinking their strategy. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Holly. Most people is it Kiara? Thank you. Welcome to Houston. Most people are overthinking their strategy. Who here would say you're overthinking? Just type a me in the chat. And the way that I know people are overthinking is that they're just not showing up. Right? They're just not showing up, right? And here is what I know. If you are not showing up, you're hiding. If you are not showing up, you're hiding. What does that mean? Uh, "Hey, love, I try to DM you, message me later." I'm not gonna remember that, girl, you gotta message me. I mean, hold on one second, Instagram, let me see who is here. Maria, if you're here, there's Kristen Bush is trying to talk to me in the chat. Can you go and send her a message? Maria is my social media manager, so she can talk to you. By the time I end this live stream, I'm gonna forget, girl. I'm gonna forget. You're gonna be like, "Kenya Kelly is," and I'll just be forgot. Just be forgot. Maria, are you here? I'll see. She may be here, but if not, you gotta come back and talk to me because I'm gonna forget, Kristen. Sorry, I really am gonna forget, and not intentionally. Um, okay. So most people just need to show up, right? Because if you're not showing up, you're hiding. Like, just think about it this way. Think about it this way. Let's just all just get the visual. Okay? Let me see. Some of y'all know I love my little Post-its. Everything is disheveled because I moved, but I love Post-its. All right. Where are my ink pens? I always have certain things. Where's my ink pen? All these stick pins. Let me show you all these stick pins in here from from the fabric. It's stick with me, girl. Okay, let me show you. All right. So here's the deal. Here is your product, or here is you. You're trying to sell whatever this is, right? And here is your competitor, right? You're over there trying to get everything perfect. You're over there feeling like you gotta lose 10 pounds, you gotta have straight teeth, you gotta have this, you gotta have that, da 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 da. And so you're not showing up. Here is your competitor. Their stuff is all over the place, but they are trying. Their graphics are not awesome, but they are trying. Their graphics look like their 10-year-old nephew did them, but they're trying. They're not very good with video. They don't have hooks in their videos, they don't have music, they don't have any kind of captions, but they're trying. Guess what? This person is going to win because they're showing up and you're not, right? So if they keep showing up, eventually they're gonna get better and they're gonna crush it, but you're hiding. So you have got to allow yourself to just come out and do it ugly. You gotta allow yourself to just come out and do it ugly, right? So, listen, let me find something real quick. Listen, and I wanna do some Q&A. So, I used to have really straight teeth. I had a tooth removed, and then my teeth got crooked again. Terrible. Just terrible. And so because of that, where is it? Hold on. How do I find my Facebook memories? Y'all remember how to find the memories? Where are the memories at? I'm trying to find my memories. Y'all know where they show up at these days? Let me see, where are they? Any of you guys know what Facebook memories are? Where are they? Where are they? There, I found it. Okay. Hey, Angela. Hey, Angela girl. So I used to have really straight teeth and I had a tooth removed. And so then my teeth all started to shift, right? And I used to be 170 pounds. I gained a lot. Okay. It is what it is. And so here I am with these crooked teeth, all the weight that I've gained, right? And me feeling like, oh man, ain't no way I can show up. Not to mention, I make this funny joke. But I used to live in Redding, California, all the way at the top of California, which is very hot, sun is beaming, and your girl, I was black. I mean, I'm black. I am this is I'm black. But living in Redding, I was bleak. Living in Redding, I was bleak, okay? And so because of that, I'm trying to find a photo to give you an example. Because of that, I didn't really wanna show up online, like, I just didn't wanna show up online. But guess what? Okay, here it comes. I just found some stuff. Let me see here. Let's see. Okay, so here you may be able to see my teeth a little bit. Can you see the gap in my teeth? You can see it somewhat. Okay, you can see it somewhat. All right. So I didn't want to show up looking like that, but I did anyway. And then here's another one. Okay, an entanglement. And then I just didn't want to show up. But then I just decided, okay, you know what? I'm gonna start showing up creating content. This is me doing my hair, drinking orange juice. Okay. Not to mention, I just found something else in my memories. Let me show you something. This is something from me from a long time ago, right? And I'm gonna open up for some questions. Let me see. One second. I'm gonna show y'all me back in the day showing up. Okay. Where'd it go? La, la, la. Here it goes. So this is me from July 11th, 2018. Okay. Okay, so this is me 50 pounds lighter, 60 pounds lighter, but my teeth are still crooked. Okay. Not to mention, I don't have a great background. So you see how it's all fuzzy and stuff? I don't have a great background, right? But guess what? I didn't care. My teeth were crooked. I didn't have a background. And I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to show up. I'm just going to show up and start figuring things out as I go, right? And guess what? Everything has gotten better and better and better and better, right? Now, as you continue to show up, it is important that you start developing a good strategy of what works for you marketing to your audience, right? One of the things that I know that works really well is live stream. Now, listen, obviously, I teach short form video marketing hands down all day, every day. But one of the things that I know works is live stream. And I make sure that I show up live on a regular basis, talking, connecting with my audience. Now, I know that if I teach my audience how to use Instagram Reels and TikTok, they're going to explode and they're going to grow an audience fast. That's what I know without a shadow of a doubt. So I use live stream as a way to connect with my audience and also teach short video marketing live to my audience. Only reason why I know that is because when I got started on live stream in 2016, that was my start for content creation, and I started building an audience through live stream. So now I know at any point in time, if I really wanna connect with my audience, that I can use live stream to connect. Like today, I am connecting with you today. I am serving you today. I'm gonna answer your questions today live, right? But I also know if I teach you how to go live and I teach you, hey, and I teach you how to use short form video marketing, that you're gonna grow an account and you're gonna grow your business. But the only reason why I know that is because I've been trying and I've been showing up. Okay. Let me see. We got some people here. Hey, y'all on TikTok. I see that my daughter and I are listening. Hey, Michelle. I caught her live. When did YouTube start looking like TikTok? I don't know. What do you mean looking like TikTok? You mean YouTube Shorts? It's been a while for a while. Okay. Thank you guys for following. Kristen Bush, thanks for following. Okay. So listen, I want to open up for some questions, you guys, okay? Because I want to know how I can help you with your marketing. I think that if you're not marketing or having success with it, then there's some type of there's a disconnect. There's something that you actually need so I can help you, okay? So tell me, ask me any questions, okay? Now, I am gonna be teaching a class. Oh man, what's the link to that class? Let me find that class. Is Maria here or Dora here? Let me see. I don't know the name of the class. Hold on. I know the name of the class. I'm gonna give you. I have a free class I'm teaching this week, this weekend, and I gotta find it so I can give y'all the link for it. Let me see. I'm looking for it. Got it. All right, I'm gonna put this in the chat. I'm teaching a class called 4 Ways to Use Short Video Marketing to Grow Your Brand. And I'm using it. I'm not using it. I am hosting this on Sunday at 4 PST. Let me put this in the chat. All right. And I want you guys to join. Okay. Here's the link here, putting it on screen. Okay. You guys can join me. It's kiakelly.com/short form video. Okay. kiakelly.com/short form video. So I'm teaching a class, 4 ways to use short form video to grow your brand. And I want you guys to join me. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And I'm going to teach you again how to show up. Okay. Because I built my business initially using live stream, and now we have exploded business because of short form video. Short form video is TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn Shorts, Pinterest, like this, okay? Let me see. Our confidence is terrible, so we are shy to get our face on camera. What's a nice, easy Reels idea so we don't see ourselves and shrivel up like a hedgehog and hide? So if I were you, I would go on Instagram and I would search Facebook video. Let me see. Let me go to Instagram really quickly. I know there's an account that she does. She's got like 1 million followers from a faceless account. Let me see. 1 second. Let's see. Faceless. All right. So there's an account called the Faceless Method. Faceless Method. There is an account called, where is she? This other girl has like 1 million followers. Faceless videos. I mean, some of these have like 500,000, 200,000, and all the things. Uh, where is she? I don't know where she is. I know I follow her, um, but I can't find the account. But you can literally go to, Instagram and type in faceless videos, and there's accounts that show you all the different types of amazing content you can create that's faceless, okay? So that's 100%. Um 1 to 2 hour on Sunday? Oh, good question, Lynn. So the class that I'm teaching, 4 ways to use short form video to grow your brand. The class is at 4 PST, which is 1 hour. Okay. So I'll be teaching for 1 hour on Sunday for free. Okay. Now, if you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, you could just type webinar. And when you type webinar, it's going to send you the link in your DM. Otherwise, if you're watching on LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, or wait, 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 I'm lost. If we're on LinkedIn, YouTube, or Twitter, and TikTok, you have to go to the link on the screen. Okay, so kiakelly.com/short form video, and you can join the class. Okay, now let's do some more questions. Let me see questions. The YouTube live on my end looks similar to TikTok live. Oh, okay. So, as it pertains to StreamYard, so I'm using a tool called StreamYard, and StreamYard allows you to do live streams in, portrait mode, right? So I clicked on a feature, and now it's got me in portrait mode. So it's like it's on TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all in portrait mode because I use the portrait mode feature, okay? Um, you're welcome. I wanna answer some questions. What's keeping you guys from showing up? What's keeping you guys from having the success you guys wanna have, with your businesses? A lot of people, it's marketing, and then those that are doing marketing, yours is more the challenge you're having is more strategic marketing. You're needing to learn what are the strategic marketing practices to reach your audience through creating content. Are you live on all platforms? Yes. So the tool that's called StreamYard is allowing me to stream on TikTok, Facebook, personal page and business page, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok all at the same time. Okay, so I'm at my desk, one camera, and I can see everybody. Not being monetized yet to be able to go live. Well, what does that mean? What do you mean? Not what does that mean, Tamar? I want to see the whole plan before I move. Yeah, and that's a lot of people, but the truth is that that's gonna hold you back. Right? Like, who here would say you wanna see the whole plan before you move? Like, just say me, right? That's gonna hold you back, right? And so, oftentimes, that holds people back in a lot of areas of their life, like, recently it happens all me all the time, but God told me to move back to Houston from San Diego, and I was like, are you sure?" He said, "Yeah," but the same thing was I moved from Kentucky to Virginia, Virginia to Houston, Houston to California, Redding, California to San Diego, San Diego back to here, all because I heard God tell me to go, and all those moves have been amazing. Now, I am really glad to be back here in Houston, but every single move I've made have been amazing, and I've never had the full plan before I've moved, right? So, like, when God told me to get on TikTok in 2020, He didn't explain anything. He didn't show me how to use the buttons. He didn't teach me how to do anything. He said, "Get on and learn it." And I said, "Okay." And then as a result, everything changed in my life, right? So, like, now where I am, I'm like, "Okay, I'm positioning myself for whatever is getting ready to happen in my life, even though I don't have the plan," right? Let me answer the question I see on TikTok. I have used SY, StreamYard, yes, okay. Is it okay to buy my followers to be able to stream? I would not do that. I wouldn't do that. I would not do that, because it's gonna I mean, yes, you can stream, but it's also gonna mess with your engagement. How many more followers do you need to go live on your personal your account? I didn't realize that StreamYard included TikTok. Good to know. Yep. I keep switching up my perfect customer. Okay, Rhonda, why are you switching up your perfect customer? Thanks, Christine. People overpromise all the time, though. Okay, Prisha, give me some more details about that. Let's talk more about that. Tell me more about that. Mindset. Okay, TikTok, you have to have 5K to monetize. Well, okay, so here's the deal. So monetization is there's levels to monetization, right? So you need 5K in order to have TikTok shop, but you can sell your own stuff. Like before TikTok ever paid me anything, I was paying myself for selling my own stuff. So I would encourage you to, like, maybe get, like, an Etsy store, get, like, a print on demand type business or something like that that can pay you. Also work with companies for affiliates, promoting their stuff outside of TikTok Shop. So why go live if you're not selling products to market? So okay, let me see, how do I say this? So, if you are a content creator and you're not selling anything, you're connecting with your community, right? And one of the things to know about connecting to a community is the more you're connected to them, the moment you start talking about products you love, they gonna buy those so fast because they like you and they trust you, right? That's like I just made a TikTok video about Glamzilla. I love her, love her content. And she was just talking about Tarte, loved it. She was talking about just beautiful it's a beautiful story she was telling. And I have watched her over the years, and I'm like, if she recommended something, I would buy it because I trust her. Like Dr. Mary Claire Haber, the menopause specialist, if she recommends something, I'm buying it because I trust her. So, and the reason why I trust her is because I began learning from her before she was ever selling anything. So if you're gonna go live, it's allowing you to connect deeper with your community, and when you do sell something, you're gonna sell out. That's how people are able to sell out of things like that because they built that like, know, and trust factor through spending time with them. Make sense? So one of the reasons why I go live is because I like to connect with you guys. This is how we get to do it because we can't do this on a regular video, but I can definitely do this on live stream. Like, let's do this really quickly. Who here would say that you're watching me here live right now, and you feel a little bit more connected to me than you did before we got on live? If we okay, who here would say that because you've been here on this live with me, you feel just a little bit more connected to me than you did on my regular post? Okay, Tamar said yes. Okay, who else? Most definitely, okay? Now, the reason is because we are live, because we are connected, we are talking, we are engaging together. Hey, Sharifa. So one of the reasons why you go live is for this reason. right? And so you may not be selling like, right now, I'm not selling anything. I'm inviting you guys to join the webinar, the free webinar on Sunday, but I'm not selling anything, but I'm teaching, serving, and I'm connecting. Thanks, Michelle, right? Let's see, I think I keep thinking it should be one group, and then I changed my mind. Okay, so why are you changing your mind? I don't know if it should be single moms, professional women who want to work from home. Okay, she's talking about choosing a target audience. Here's the deal. When you start in whatever your business is, and you are, hey, Eddie Bills, and you are choosing an audience, it's not like all of a sudden you're gonna know exactly that's my perfect audience. No, my audience has changed over the years, right? I'll give you an example. When I first started out in business, I was teaching people that wanted to build a personal brand online, and that's what we did, right? Then I started teaching social media and TikTok. I started teaching TikTok in general, and I started teaching TikTok to anybody that wanted to learn TikTok. But then I was like, "Oh, shoot, if I'm just teaching that, people think that I'm this young kid. They don't think that I'm a business person. I've gotta make sure I talk to the people that I really wanna talk to, which are business people." So I had to shift that. Then I had to go, "Okay, of the business people, who do I really, really, really love to serve? I really love to serve women who are willing to do whatever I say." Now, that doesn't mean I'm not trying to control people. I'm saying I like people who say to themselves, I I like Kenya, I trust Kenya, I will do what Kenya says in terms of marketing for your business. Not going Jim Jones or anything like that, but you're like, I tell you to show up and you do. I say film the video, you do. I say this online, you do. Those are the people I like to work with. But the only way that I know that those are the people I like to work with is I had to work with the ones that I didn't like, right? I love everybody, right? But we all have that sweet spot of people that we love to work with. Now, what I'm about to say is about to be very controversial, but Imma say it anyway. I don't like to work with church people. I'm a Christian. I'm a minister. I'm a prophet, right? Now, so let me break that down a little more. I love working with Christians, period, but I don't like to work with church people. Church people that say, "Oh, God's gonna do it. God's gonna do this. I'm waiting on God." No. No, no, no. You don't need God to tell you to make a video, right? Now, if you're talking about exposing your ex-husband, ex-wife, you need to talk to God about. You don't need God to tell you to create a video explaining how this lipstick works if you own a lipstick company, right? He gave you the idea, he gave you the business. Go and do it, right? I don't like working with church people that say, "Well, I'm waiting on God," right? Now, what do I mean by that? When I say, waiting on God, I'm terms of, like, God is not going to write your email for you. He's not gonna set up your live stream. He's going to bless the work of your hand. And so if I'm gonna work with Christians, I wanna work with people, people that will do what I tell them to do when it comes to their marketing, right? That's what I'm talking about. So I don't typically speak in a lot of churches because people get very annoyed with me because I will tell you the truth. I'm nice about it, but I will tell you the truth. And you go, "She's right. Ouch." Okay? Sharifa, with a small following and a few nobody joining my lives, I find it challenging doing lives. Any tips? Let's talk about that. So, let me see, that video we just pulled up, let me see real quick. It might show me how many people watched that live. That's funny to me. Okay, we got some insights. So, here's a video of mine from 6 years ago, okay? And Facebook is giving us the insights on this video. Pause. This is literally 6 years ago today. It says the video was 15 minutes. Um, 91 people watched 3 seconds. And listen to me. This video was 15 minutes. Average minutes viewed 47 seconds. Average views, 47 seconds. What does that mean? Nobody cared, right? But guess what? I showed up anyway. That's like even today, whether we have 5 people or 0 people, I was gonna show up here today and I was gonna serve on all the platforms. So, the thing about live stream is that, 1, you have to try to plan it, okay? You have to try to give people a heads up that you're getting ready to do a live stream. So I like to use StreamYard and hey, Deneen, and I schedule my lives. That way people can see, "Oh, I have a live that's coming up." Some of y'all knew and some of y'all did not, but it was scheduled, right? Then I try to stream on multiple platforms, which is why I love StreamYard because 'cause I'm able to stream on multiple platforms, okay? So that way I have yes, StreamYard. Let me give y'all I actually have a link, let me see. If y'all send me a DM, I have an affiliate link. I think I get, like, $1 or something. If you guys would inbox me StreamYard, I will send you guys the link in case you guys wanna support me in that way. I think I get, like, $1 when somebody signs up with my link, but I would love if you guys sign up under my link. But you can use StreamYard to stream to multiple platforms. That way you get the biggest bang for your buck. But also, you have to understand okay, thank you, DMing me. Okay, you also have to understand that, like, um, you have to go live when people can watch you. So, I on a live stream if I go live at 6 or 7 p.m. Why? Everybody's at home, they're not at work anymore. But I don't always feel like it because I'm like, when I'm off work, I wanna be off, you know what I mean? So scheduling it and, being live at a time when your audience is typically on the platform can help you with that. But also you just have to get into a regular habit of doing live. So, hey, Stacy. So, when I first started streaming live, nobody watched me. Nobody knew what I was doing, when I was doing it, or whatever. But it kept being a thing that I do to show up. So, when I first got on TikTok and I had my first 1,000 followers and I could go live, I just started going live every day. Every morning at 9:30, right? I would have my vitamins and I would have my breakfast sitting at my desk and then I would go live, and I would go live from 9:30 to 10:30 every single day. Nobody was watching me for a long time. Nobody. But I kept showing up as if people were there and I would just talk, right? Eventually, I started having hundreds of people join me on live stream. Okay? But it's a continuous thing and you have to do the marketing for it. Right? So I know Nikki Saunders, I love it. She schedules her YouTube lives and then she sends an email. So an email goes out to her entire list and say, "We're live," and then people come on and they watch her live. And that's a way she gets people on her live streams. Does that help, Sharifa? The light bulb just went off. I'm here for it. Is there a time frame that you must be on while live? You wanna go live for at least 20 minutes because here's the deal. Even though you're going live okay, how do I say this in a nice way? Nobody cares that you're going live. Nobody's checking for you when you go live. Y'all not think about me going live. You guys are focused on yourself. I am focused on me, right? And so because of that, I have to spend time on the platform and wait for people to even be thinking about coming on social media or thinking about joining me on live stream right? Because everybody's out doing what they're doing. That's like when we hang up on this live, I'm gonna be unpacking boxes. I'm not gonna be thinking about anybody else. So anybody else that goes live after I hang up, I'm not gonna see it. Not because I don't care, not because I hate them, but because I am focused on my life. So if we want people to join us in our lives, we have to plan it, we have to market it, and we also just have to have the understanding that not everybody is on the platform when we're there. Not everybody is ready to come and watch us when we're there, right? Does that make sense? That's why it has to be intentional and strategic. Okay. You got it, Sharifa? Okay. Yeah, you got it. And listen, this stuff does not feel good when nobody's there. I'm telling you, it does not feel good when you create, whether it's a post or you go live and nobody's there. It doesn't feel good to anybody. Let me tell y'all a funny story. Somebody reached out to me years ago and asked me to teach inside of their Facebook group. 18,000 people inside of this Facebook group. So you can come and teach in here. I planned it. I had my presentation, everything. I went live in the group for an entire hour. Nobody showed up. I taught in that group for an entire hour. Nobody showed up, including the person that invited me. Now, I could say I'm never gonna go live again, or I could keep going. That entire hour I was there, I had to remind myself of why I was there. And now here I am telling you today about that same time, right? So it's not gonna feel good that nobody's gonna be there, but you have to keep showing up and getting better and better and marketing it so people can show up. Okay? Make sense? Like, seriously, I'm not telling you guys this stuff that I think, I'm telling you the truth of what has been my experience. But things can change when you have a strategic plan. That's why I come on here trying to help you guys and teach and all that type of stuff, because I really want you to be able to skip some of the steps, to skip some of the mistakes that I made, right? To answer, I have spent thousands on people promising to help with X, Y, and Z and not getting what I needed. Okay, that's very honest. So we're gonna do a quick pause to Precia. Y'all, let's help Precia real quick. Precia, tell me exactly what you need help with, okay? And then once she comes back in, we'll jump again to her. That puts me yeah, perspective, right? Right. Emailing people when you're going live is smart. It is, right? Like pressure. Explain more, Precia. Unbelievable. I probably would have stopped 15 to 20 minutes in. I understand. I knew that there was an end goal result. I knew that I had to push through because I had made a decision that I was gonna show up. And so I just keep making it's that's like, for example, Houston just had a hurricane, right? I had no power, no Wi-Fi for 3 days. I got everything last night, right? My course, like, okay, we had a webinar on Tuesday, one at 1 o'clock and one at 7 o'clock. Y'all hear me. And big webinar. We had over 500 people registered for this webinar. I knew I could not change it. And I was like, what am I going to do? Like, I don't have electricity, I don't have Wi-Fi. So I got an Airbnb at somebody's house. Oh, pressure. Oh, pressure. Oh, I see, girl. I see. Okay, pressure, pressure, pressure. Got it, girl. Got it. Okay, got it. Tell me what's going on. And so I got an Airbnb at somebody's house. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it at this person's house. Well, I get to the person's house and they're like, oh, you're not gonna be able to do it here because I work from home and da 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 da. And I'm like, I got it. I completely understood this. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to do it here because I know I'm very loud and boisterous and all that. And so I'm like, I'm messaging all these different people to figure out where I can take my computer, my light, my camera, my mic, where I can do this webinar at 1 and at 7. Finally, at like 11:30, somebody says, "Look, you can come to my friend's house and you can do it here in her living room." And I was like, nervous, but guess what? I packed up my Mac, my camera lens, my mic, my light, drove all the way to the girl's house. It is hot, okay? It's hot. Okay, okay. Um, so okay, Maria, you guys gotta figure out how to talk. Oh, Kristen, how can we help you? You're here live with us. Tell me how we can help since we can't connect. Okay. So, okay, so I ended up at this girl's house and I am like, I don't know how this is gonna work because I'm in her living room and she says, "Look, I gotta go to the grocery store. I'm gonna go to the store and then you just do your thing." So I'm in this living room, this dining room, well, in the kitchen on the island doing this webinar at from 1 to 2:30. Then I just hang out there with them and then they go for a walk and I do the webinar from 7 to 8:30. Listen, in somebody's living room. But listen to this. In the middle of the last webinar, her internet goes out. I It cuts off the Zoom. And I am like, what am I supposed to do? So I grab my phone, I turn on the hotspot on my phone, and it gets me back on Zoom. All this happened on Tuesday. I easily could have been like, oh, I am just out. I am out. But guess what? I connected to my hotspot and I finished the webinar. Right now, I am sitting here and I cannot turn my neck to the right, okay? Because of all what's going on with the hurricane and just so much stuff. I can't turn myself this way. But guess what? I'm still here showing up. Like, I can still talk, I just can't turn. I can still talk, right? And so when it comes to like showing up and all the things, it's like we can do it. We have to make the decision to do it. Right? Thank you, Deneen. Let me answer Precious question. Precious question. She said, TikTok doesn't let us know when our account is flagged until we ask if we have an agency, but my posts and lives don't get pushed out. I want to build a tight community that sees the value in investing monetarily and verbally. I had several months when I went live for 200 hours a month and made no more than $10. I play games, I sing personalized songs, and support with mental health. Okay. So I think what you're saying is that you want to make money through TikTok Live. Is that what you're saying, Pressure? Is that what you're saying? Now, and she'll answer that in just a second. But what I'm basically saying to you guys is that we all have every reason not to show up. We all have every reason not to show up. But we also have opportunities to still show up no matter what, right? We all still have opportunities to show up no matter what, right? And that's what we all have to choose to do, right? Now, the more important thing is learning how to strategically show up. The Airbnb. She's amazing, but that was her space and she works from home. I was like, I couldn't interrupt her working from home. Like, I can't do that. Like, this is her space. You know what I mean? So listen, so for those of you guys that are like, okay, I need more strategies to show up. Listen, like I told you guys earlier, I'm teaching a free class on Sunday called 4 ways to use short form video to build an audience, build a brand, something like that. And you guys can join that for free. Okay. There's a link on the screen, iankelly.com/ short form video. Or if you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching this on Instagram, you can the word webinar, and that link will be automatically sent to you in your DM. Everybody else, go to the link on the screen and you guys can join. Okay. Partially through TikTok, but also through singing, telegrams, mental health support, one on one coaching. Okay. Okay. Four. So here's the deal. If you are going live on any platform and your goal is to make money through the platform, you have to understand a couple things. One, if people are giving you money through gifts and stuff on TikTok or even any platform, they're doing that because they feel like they're getting something, right? So it's like you've got to determine what is the give that you're giving in exchange for them giving you something, right? So I've seen my friend Emily D. Baker on her YouTube channel where people give her super chats and all that stuff because she's reading their questions live on these big streams and all the type of stuff. But also, if you are selling like a product or service, like people are getting something. Like I gave Maybelline however much money I gave them for this lip gloss, right? And in exchange, I got it. So they got my money and I got the lip gloss. So we have to give people what they want. And if we are offering something to people and they don't want it, they're not going to give us anything. Maybelline is offering anything related to coconut, they're not getting my money. Why? I'm allergic, right? I didn't realize this was lip pumping lip gloss. My lips are already big. So I'm on a hunt for how can I find the same type of lip gloss without the lip plumping? I already have black girl lips. I don't need the plump. I didn't know that until I just kept buying it. It was like, hyaluronic acid? What? Wait, what is this? Yeah, I didn't know any better, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, right? So, if people are not in giving money when you're doing something, it's because whatever is happening with you, they're not wanting. Um, Singing to them is not most times in addition to playing games with them. Okay, so here's the deal. If you are experiencing where you are singing, playing games, and people are not they're not exchanging money for what you're doing, then there's something that is off, right? I haven't watched your lives. I haven't watched a lot of live streams of people getting paid money for being live. But I do know that oftentimes people are paying some of these characters on TikTok because they are acting in certain character, and so they're in exchange, they'll say something, they'll do something when someone pays them something. Not saying you should do that, I'm just giving an example. But if you are intentionally trying to sell, like, your mental health services, then you gotta sell, right? You just have to sell. I don't know the depth of you and what you do, so I would have to know more about you, okay? I watch people pay for people not even interact with the chat. So, okay, so I don't know exactly okay, but here's the deal. You've gotta find out why people are doing it, right? Even though you've seen it happen, there's a people on the other side of the screen are they're getting something, which is why they're giving that money, and you've got to watch enough to determine why people are doing that, right? I haven't watched enough lives to determine why people do that. I know why people exchange money for products, or services. I just don't know that with the live stream with TikTok. Okay. More anybody else have any questions? Again, if you are overthinking your marketing strategy, it's time to simplify. It's time to make it more simple. It doesn't have to be so complicated, but you do have to build a strategic plan, okay? And if you are want help with that, one, you guys can join my class on Sunday. It's 4 ways to use short form video to build an online brand, or you guys can join our course. It's a live course. It's 6 weeks. It's called Vertical Video Mastery. I'll tell you guys about that a little bit. I don't really know if my social media manager's on here, but hopefully she was. But when it comes to, let me see, is she on? Hold on, let me see. She's normally on my live streams, but I have not seen her here in a while. Let's see. Okay, I just messaged her. I'm not sure if she's been here or not. What was I saying? Oh, Vertical Video Mastery. Okay, so yeah, we have our course that's called Vertical Video. And basically, what we do on the inside of Vertical Video Mastery oh, she's on, okay. What we do on the inside of Vertical Video Mastery is we help you understand how to use short video marketing to sell your products and services, okay? So if you're somebody and you got physical products or you've got digital products, on inside this course, I'm helping you to learn how to create great videos to help you sell your products and services. Okay. One of the first things that we focus on in this course is we focus on you getting a foundation. Okay. Before we ever get into any how to's, we focus on the foundation. And the foundation is why are you here? Right? What is your intention? Why are you trying to show up? Why are you here? Right? Then we help you uncover who are you. So we've developed a personalized quiz called the Video Mastery Quiz, and it helps you identify if you're a 5 people, right? Like me, I'm the expert gal. We have 5 different names. One is the expert gal, another one is the mystery maven, right? So when you join Vertical Video Mastery, what we are doing is we are helping you to identify what is your content style and what type of content you should be creating based on you, your style, according to your style, and then how you'll be able to connect with your audience. Okay. So we help you with your foundation. We help you to understand like your style of content. Then we teach you how to actually create and then strategically how to make money from what it is that you're doing. Okay. And so on the inside of this course, all of this is pre-recorded, and then you get every day for 6 weeks. Okay. So every day, I'm on the inside of our community and supporting you because some people need help with accountability, some people need encouragement, and some people just need a community where they can grow, ask questions, and all that. So one of the things that we require on the inside of this course is everybody shows up for 15 minutes a day. Okay, so everybody comes inside the Facebook group and you post and you respond for 15 minutes a day. You're posting, asking questions, sharing successes, and you're also encouraging other people, right? And that way we're building community. Everybody's getting support. Me, I'm there no less than like an hour a day, right? So every day I'm there multiple times a day, checking in, responding to things, supporting you and all the things for 6 whole weeks, right? Ooh, somebody just said, "I paid somebody $5,000 for accountability." Crickets. Mm, girl, this ain't gonna cost you that. Not with us, okay? But I don't know who that person is. Don't out them. But that's not good. Okay, so you get our tutorial videos. You get me every single day for 6 weeks, and we do 6 weeks of group calls, right? So live Zoom calls as well. Okay, all of that on the inside of Vertical Video Mastery. Okay, now the price. Video Mastery. It's $5.97, or you can do 12 $74 monthly payments, okay? You can do a one-time payment for $5.97, or you can do 12 $74 payments for 12 months. Yes, you can get on a payment plan paying this thing off for 12 months for just $74 a month, okay? So I'm strategically helping you understand you, your content style, how to market using short form video, and then I'm coaching you every single day for 12 weeks, okay? And you can start today for $74, all right? Now, let me see. I like the colors. Will you find these colors? What that mean, Bryson? 888 for the yearly option. Yes, uh-huh. Yes, for sure. And so one of the things that happens, that we're getting the question about is, if you do $74 a month, can you pay it off early? The answer is yes. Let's just say you're paying $74 and you realize at month 4 that you can pay it all off. You can pay it all off without paying the extra, right? But a lot of people find themselves wanting to work with me, and, we do one-on-one calls, which are $500, but a lot of people need more than the one call, right? So what I strongly encourage is that you join the course instead for $5.97. That way you get the course and me every day for 6 weeks. I mean, you get a whole lot more of me for 6 weeks. That way you're able to ask questions, implement, ask questions, implement, ask questions, implement, and for 6 whole weeks, right? Plus my team is in there, the whole community is in there, and all that. And it's 5 or 12 payments of $74, okay? So, I don't know about you guys, but I already know that there are some of you guys that are like, "Yeah, I actually need some accountability, I need some structure, and I really don't know what I'm doing, and I could use somebody to help teach me to do what it is that I need to do." And if that's you and you need the help, I'm encouraging you to join us. $74 a month, and you get the course for a lifetime. So once you buy the course once, you have it forever, and we update it every year, right? So when update it again in 2025, you don't pay again, you get all the updates, right? And that's inside of Vertical Video Mastery, okay? Now, for those of you guys that are interested, obviously, there's a link in my bio for that, but if you are watching on Facebook, or if you're watching on Instagram, if you type the word vertical, our chat bot is gonna send you a link to the course, okay? If you're on Instagram or if you're on Facebook, if you type vertical, you'll get a link, okay? Otherwise, I'll post the link on the screen. That's the link to Vertical Video Mastery. Do you help to make reels and videos? So the course will definitely teach you how to create videos, how to edit videos and all that. I'm not physically making them for everyone. Everybody's making them themselves, and then we are giving you strategies on what you should be doing to improve. Yep, exactly. Does that make sense, Heather? Does it get so, Heather? It makes sense? What kind of questions do you guys have? Oh, here we go. Which one is better, Instagram or TikTok for high ticket affiliate programs? I think both, Sharifa, to be quite honest with you. I have a client, Chanel, she sold over $60,000 high ticket on TikTok. A friend of mine sold $100,000 on TikTok in with one video. And I have friends that sold the same on Instagram. I think both, because it's not about that, the truth is that people are everywhere. People's money are everywhere. People that need to buy and invest in things are everywhere. It's just us showing up and reaching those people, you know? Um, make sense? Let's see, that's wonderful. I know, right? Hi from Ohio. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Barbara. Um, any other questions? I would love to have all you guys in Vertical Video Mastery. I listen, what I know without a shadow of a doubt, if you worked with me every single day for 6 weeks, your business will not be the same. It just won't, because I know who I am and I know what I do. I've known Eddie Bells a long time. Hey, Eddie, did you go live the same time? Do you go live the same time? Um, Typically, I try to, right? I was telling him earlier, what I've noticed is that if I wanna get the most amount of people on my lives, it has to be after hours, because people are working. They're running their businesses, they're working at their jobs. It has to be after hours. I don't always have it in me to do a live after hours because 'cause I've worked all day, but I try. How did you get how did you get the website at the top? So I'm using a tool called StreamYard, and when you type a link in the chat, you can put it on top. What should I do if I can't run ads on TikTok due to the music? What 'Cause I want to run ads on my own music, but they won't let me. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, Antonio. I don't know the answer to that. I want to do content in 2 different languages. Should I mix in 1 account or make 2 different ones? Honestly, I would make 2 different ones. I've seen people that have both, but if that were me and I was following your account, I would get frustrated at some point not knowing what you're talking about in a different language. I would just want it in my one language. That's me, but everybody may be different. You guys tell me in the chat if you're following someone's account and they're speaking in Spanish in one video and English in another video on the same account, would you prefer them to have all that on the same account or have 2 different accounts? Y'all tell me in the chat and I'll tell him what that is or her. I think TikTok is trying to get rid of musicians. I don't think so. I think that there a lot of changes are happening with TikTok right now, and I think that we're all trying to figure out what some of those are. So everybody's commenting in the chat if they want the same account or separate accounts. Someone just said separate, 2 different accounts, 2 different accounts. Um, my friend, how did you get I find it hard to make 3 pieces of content every day for digital marketing. You don't need to. If you can only do 1 a day, do 1 a day, but batch create your content. Don't make content every single day. Record that stuff a lot on the weekends, and then that way you have enough content to share. That's like me. My office is up, and I'm gonna start getting more things up in here all set up. I'm gonna start batch creating content because I don't have time to constantly be creating content. So everybody is saying, separate accounts, separate accounts. Any wisdom on getting debt free? I ain't the one. I got a lot of debt. I got a lot of student loan debt. The student loan mafia is after me. I got a lot of debt. If anybody has any tips on getting debt free, Barbara has that question. I got a lot of student loan debt. Well, as far as ads, do you think it's best to hire someone to do it or try to learn yourself? I think it's wise to hire someone that will also teach you, right? Because you can try to do it yourself and you're gonna waste a lot of money. But if you hire someone that can do it initially and they can teach you what they did, then now you save money and a lot of mistakes. Um, Everybody's saying separate accounts. Okay, cool. Love it. All right. Okay, guys. Well, it's 5 o'clock my time. Maria's off work right now. That's my social media manager. My neck hurts from whiplash. But I want you guys to come and join us. So there's 2 things. One, we have vertical video mastery. It's open. If you're interested in the course, you can send me a DM. We can talk more about it, or you can go to verticalvideomastery.com. Okay. But also, this weekend on Sunday, I'm teaching a free class, and I'm going to be teaching you 4 ways to use short form video to build a brand online. Okay. Hey, Lloyd. And if you want to join that class, this is the link here kiakelly.com/short form video. You could send me a DM for all of it. If you're like, hey, send me the link for the short form video, send me the link for the course, send me the link for StreamYard. Just tell me, we'll send you a link. Okay. 11 p.m. UK time. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Thanks for being here in the UK. Oh, yeah, 6 hours. Yep, for sure. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I love you guys. I'm so glad you guys have been here with me. I will be back tomorrow. My goal is to continue on with my regular live stream series, teaching you guys all the things you guys need to know to build a business online. If you haven't followed me yet, follow me. Do me a favor. Can y'all follow my YouTube channel? My little YouTube channel is trying to grow. She is trying her best to grow. She is trying her best to grow. And if you guys can come and support me there on YouTube, I would appreciate that. All you got to do is type in King Kelly on YouTube and bam, you're going to see me. We got 6,000 subscribers. I'm like, can we get to 7? Like, let's just keep going. Keep going. Okay. All right, you guys. I love y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow and I will see y'all in vertical video mastery. Bye, guys.